How much should I charge to source deals and make thousands within weeks? Hello, I'm Susannah. I'm the founder of this YouTube channel and also of The Good Property Company. It's a great online education business to help you succeed in property, and also the YouTube channel, which is designed to give you as much helpful information as possible on knowledge on property investing and developing. So maybe subscribe, hit the like button, because then you won't miss out in any of my other videos. Right, how much should you charge to source deals and make thousands within weeks? This is an absolutely great question, and it's one that many beginner property sourcers get wrong, which means they never make enough money to get great deal flow, and importantly earn the money to then be able to buy themselves their own property portfolio, hit financial freedom with a six-figure income in property coming in from rent. So they fail themselves, they under support themselves, they under cheerlead themselves by undercharging. And it's probably why you're considering going into deal sourcing, because you know you can make thousands within weeks, you know you can make a six-figure income, and ideally I want you to convert that into properties. So there's no point you undercharging and not hitting your goals and dreams. Most sourcers undercharge. Do not be one of those guys. They charge 1 to 2% of the deal purchase, or a couple of £1,000, like 2 or 3 grand. When you're starting out, it sounds exciting, doesn't it? But you are seriously undercharging and not realizing the value if you do so. So please don't make that mistake. If you think about your offer, you are sourcing deals which will likely bring your investors in 50 to 100 to 150, maybe 200 grand profit. Why are you undercharging? So why do you think it's okay for you to undercharge? So change your mindset and be aware of the value that you are bringing in to your customers. So consider the wealth. It's really clear and simple that you need to charge appropriately so you get paid properly, and you can also realize your own dreams as well. Should we talk about what I did? I charged 5% of purchase price, and really quickly we had to charge VAT, which is basically then my customers had to pay 6% of the purchase price, because of course we had to pay 1% to the government. So they ended up paying 6% of purchase price, whereas I received 5%. I did not have people not paying me. We sold almost every single deal within 30 to 60 seconds because our deals were so good, our customers were getting rich, quite frankly. We also qualified our potential investors. So I didn't just say, hey everybody, I'm selling a deal, I'm going to charge you 5%. And you know, the man on the street or the lady on the street went, yes, I'm really up there. No, we took our time to qualify good quality, high quality investors. They each had to pay an annual fee of £1,000 just to be part of the group, just to receive the deals. So straight away I've got people who know good value, are quite prepared to pay, and can see that it's a really simple route for them to get their discounted deals. It's like they figured out their supermarket for deals. They don't need to go to other supermarkets. They've done all their work. They just need to wait for the deals, quite frankly, to land in their lap. Now that is worth paying for. If you have a lot of money and want to make even more money, you are happy to pay 5%. What it meant was we had a committed group of investors who would then buy the discounted deals fast. I mean, we were selling deals 30 to 60 seconds after release, 95 to 99% of the time. And to do that, we held the qualification. I mean, we held investor days monthly, but frankly, that's another video for you guys, which I've made, that you can have a look on one of my playlists. So the question is, and I think you want to answer this for yourself as well, why do people actually undercharge? It's an interesting question, and it's one you probably, if you're starting out, you really want to be mindful of and don't fall into that trap. And I personally think, from having observed it time and time again, if you're starting out as a deal sourcer, you kind of feel a bit intimidated by wealthy investors, and you feel that the power balance actually sits with the person with the money. I get that, and I remember feeling exactly the same way early on. However, let's take a step back and look at supply and demand. How many people have got money in the UK? I'm going to tell you that now because I've examined it, having worked with investors for years. There are actually tons of people with money. And how many people are successfully deal sourcing? Not just saying I'm a deal sourcer, but successfully, time and time again, bringing in a deal, selling it out to investors, being kind of the number one person the estate agents are working with. There aren't that many of them. people give up. And the main reason I think they give up is they're not making enough money, yeah? So you'll see that deal sources, because there are few of them and therefore they're in demand, have the upper hand and they're in great demand. So putting your confidence aside, even if you're a beginner, supply and demand dictates that if you have you've got a lot of room to charge good, strong prices because your service as a deal sourcer is in high demand, and there are a heck of a lot of people out there with money who are really super keen on buying from good quality deal sources. So I hope that helps you, because think about it. If previously you were selling deals at say $2,000 a property, and let's say you did 10 deals in a year and you'd have brought in 20 grand, which is all right, but quite honestly is not worth you charging I mean, it just isn't worth the money. So now charging 5%, you're going to bring in 10 grand each. So you're going to bring in 100 grand, and you're going to have quality investors who aren't going to mess you around, because I've also found that the cheaper you do your deals, frankly, the more mess around you get. So just by watching and implementing the tip on this video, you've moved from an income of 20 grand up to 100 grand. That is an 80 grand a year increase. Not bad, is it? How good is that? By growing your confidence, by charging what you're worth, and by giving the same product to your investor, we've just moved your revenue from 20 grand up to 100. Same work, better money. I want to wish you huge good luck in property. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel, put your comments below. Every now and again I have a good answer of them. And also hop onto my website, thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk. I've got tons of resources for you. And I am going to put you a free resource here for you to be able to download as well, that you can get from my website too. So, huge good luck to you. Get started in property, keep going in property, and make it happen for yourself. Hey, I hope you're really enjoying the vids and they're proving to be super useful for you. Right, I got a load of free checklists for you guys. Just click on the link here, pop over to the website and download them now.